Hey, this is Mark, and I'm an amateur chef, and I wanted to give you a little tip on when you're making pasta, how to, if you're just using a canned pasta sauce, how you can liven up your pasta, make it more fresh, and make it quick. So, we're gonna start from start to finish. Hopefully this will just take a few minutes. I'm gonna pull out my ingredients. Now, what I like to do, as you might notice in other videos, is I like to make my ingredients at the beginning of the week and or make them in big chunks of time, and then that way when I get ready to use them I can put it all together. Now, so I've already made some chicken with just salt and pepper. I've already made some pasta here that I've added just a little bit of olive oil to keep it separated. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out a tomato here. And I've got an onion out. So I'm heating this up. And I'm going to use this roasted garlic pasta sauce. This is just an organic pasta sauce that I think will be delicious. See if I can find anything else that I might want to pop into this thing. So I'm going to start by getting a good amount of olive oil on there, letting that heat up. And I'm going to start adding some fresh vegetables, namely onion and tomato. And, having fresh basil and oregano and other things are good to add too, but if you don't happen to keep fresh basil handy, this will still work for you. Now you want to ignore everything about how I'm cutting these onions because I'm an amateur, so don't sue me if you do things like this and slice your finger off. It's not my fault. You need to consult with your attorney and your doctor, find out how to cook, right? Because I'm just an amateur. Now I'm going to cut up this tomato. I'm going to get that going as well. I'm going to cut this up pretty small, but not so small that it's you don't get the nice chunks of it in your sauce. Because my biggest complaint about just pouring sauce out of a jar and using it is that it just seems a little bland and mushy, not only texture wise but also at times it can be flavor wise. So we're just going to punch this up a bit. Got my Marky here, my little protege, is just watching it all happen.
I like it.
And he likes delicious food, I can tell you that. Another little stunt we're going to do is I'm going to add some Kalamata olives. I'm going to dice up a little bit of this. And this is going to be just a little burst of flavor in the midst of your pasta. You can also do this with fresh garlic. I'm using pasta sauce that already has roasted garlic in it, so I don't want to overdo it. But if you're a garlic fiend, go ahead and add as much as you want. So just a little bit of olive in here. Get it going. Now, just a little tip here. As opposed to a spatula, for some reason, I like to use this, which is a lasagna turner, is my understanding. I just like it better. I don't know why. I just like to cook with it more. I got the heat a little bit above medium, but I'm going to notch that down here in a sec. A little of the this is coarse ground pepper. Pepper and salt, so handy. Now, another thing I'm going to pop in here while I'm at it is Perfect Pinch Italian seasoning. Oh man. So you can see if you're adding this to your base of pasta, that it's going to be almost like you made pasta sauce from scratch. And there's actually some really good pasta sauces that are, I'm going to turn the heat way down because I need a minute to cut up this chicken. Take a good piece of chicken. Trust me, even though you can't see me, I'm cutting chicken up. And you can cut this, cube it. You can cut it long ways. I'm just going to cube it because my kids might end up eating this. Makes it easier for them than if it's in big old strips. Got 6 kids, so we throw together lots of meals quickly, and that's kind of a lot of what I want to say. Hey, you don't have to settle for just average, getting a can of SpaghettiOs and just settling for it. You can make your meal special, bursting with flavor. I hit a little more of that Italian seasoning. This has a bunch of yummy oregano and all manner of things. So as that's coming along, I'm going to crack this open. Organic roasted garlic pasta sauce. Now pro chefs would never ever dream of such sacrilege as using canned pasta sauce, but I am not a professional chef, so I don't mind using that. Now I got that going. You can see I've already got some pasta made here, some rotini, I believe. So I'm just going to toss a little of that in, stir it up. I like to go, and this is a very protein-rich pasta for all you carb-healthy people. So how many minutes are we sitting at? 7:30? So from start to finish, about 7 minutes, you can have this delicious pasta. Here's a suggestion. Go and get you some square plates. Look at that. Isn't that special? Now I did pull out, I forgot one little special thing here, which is a little bit of truffle cream. And that is literally like a pea size. You want to make sure that's stirred up. You don't want that to, or I don't like that necessarily cooking in there a long time, but a little truffle oil or cream, black truffle cream, going through all of the, black truffle cream, going through all of your flavors, really puts a little pop on it. And I'm going to plate this after I get done stirring it up. And we can plate it. I might have to get Marky over here to eat it for me. Maybe a little chicken. I like to leave a little bit on the deal. There's a little olive oil, lightly. You could even dust the top again with some more of that. And then I'm going to put a little bit of this home-style Parmesan Romano. Just dust the top of it with that. If I can ever open it. Just get the top of that going. Some good flavored cheese. So there you have it. Pasta, 7-minute pasta, start to finish. This is Mark. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks.